All praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakak double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elected nation of Israel. And I was just watching some of this, right? I've saw not notifications because I'm not subscribed to the NFL's YouTube channel or anything like that, but I saw this come up on my feed twice now, or maybe a couple of more times than that. So I decided to watch some of it, and when I was watching this video, the first thing I thought is that, man, they've really tried to put a lot of effort into trying to make Beyonce look like an Edomite these days, right? As they've like, it seems like her skin tones are a lot lighter than it was in times past. That's one of the first things I noticed. But then I started thinking as the video progressed and the whole performance progressed, and I was just thinking, man, the Israelites really are the foundation of all of America's success and America's pride, man. And people can say, nah, that ain't true, but the Atlantic slave trade was the foundation of how America came to be what it is. And that's why the further and further our people have started to have freedom in that land, or so-called freedom anyway, the more and more that country has just dropped down and is trash. Ultimately, the more and more that place has dropped and ain't on the same level as it used to be in times past, which is why all these people are talking about all that Make America Great Again stuff. Like pretty much all of the performers in this show were Jake, right? And even the ones that looked like they might have been Esau or whatever other nations outside of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Israelites, by the way, even them people might have been Israelites more than likely because they was moving it, twisting it the same way as Jake can do. And a heathen can't do that. And as I was watching the performance, I was thinking, man, could any other nation of people, could any other nation of people do this, right? And I'm not on about scattered Israelites. I'm on about any other nation of people. Could any other nation of people actually do what these people are doing? And I came to the conclusion, no, they can't. And our skill as our nation goes way beyond dancing. It's just that the dancing thing right now is the most quickest way to see how we can do things, right? Everyone else tries to keep us away from doing all the other stuff. They try and gatekeep and all that to try and keep us away from certain other industries. But once we get our hands on rulership of this whole earth, just watch what we turn it into now. This ain't me, no video of me bigging up Beyonce and all that, because I don't think she's righteous. I don't think that she's gonna make it on a chariot. I don't perceive that, and it don't matter how attractive you are, neither. It don't matter how much people have been wanting to, like women have been wanting to copy Beyonce and all that over the years. That don't make her righteous, man. You know what I mean? How attractive you are does not mean you're a good person, does not mean you're righteous, does not mean that you're any more worthy of salvation than somebody that's unattractive, right? Whereas that's how this world tries to perceive it, but that's not what it is in Yahweh's eyes. Now, this was just a quick video on how Israelites have really been the foundation of America's success, man, and America's glory. It's been Israelites, right? It's been Israelites' talent and Esau's sword that has allowed America to have the pride that it has. That's been the only thing. And the Israelites of the elected nation of Israel that are in America, they've already took their minds away from America, right? They've came out of it spiritually first, so that they don't have to be partakers of the plagues. And then even now, worldly Israelites are starting to change some of the things that they do. So America's not able to what's the word I'm looking for, man? Exploit. America's not able to exploit Israelites the way how it used to, and that's why all of these Edomites in America are complaining, saying make it great this again and make that great again and all that, crying about immigrants taking this and immigrants taking that, just wanting some benefit like for just by them being born an Edomite, they want some special privileges. But yet, one of the main things that they used to complain about to Israelites was about affirmative action and all this kind of stuff. Oh, you've been hired just because you're a minority. You're a minority hire and all that. But that's the same thing that they're begging for now, begging for some kind of extra position or some kind of extra help just because they're an Edomite American. So you come to see the hypocrisy of these hypocrites that we've always known, but now they're just starting to be even more and more open with it. But America, like I said before, the success of America, the glory of America is really came from the children of Israel, man. Right? The children of Israel really gave birth and allowed America to try and even have it in the glory, man. It's the Israelites that allowed America to be able to even be anything, right? All of the talent and stuff like that that people really read about, it's from It's from Jake, man. It's from Jake. It's not from none of you dirty stinking heathens. Okay, a heathen might bring some special some food over there, something like that, some curry or whatever. Okay, fair enough. Or some Chinese food or whatever. All right, I like that kind of food too. It tastes nice sometimes. You know what I mean? But that ain't the reason why people are glorying to rushing to go over to America though. That ain't the reason. No other nation has produced a Michael Jackson to this day. No other nation. And when I say no other nation, I'm talking about the nation of the Israelites. No other people have produced their own version of Michael Jackson. Why not? They all like music because all of these nations were the ones that were buying Michael Jackson's music. So they clearly like music. But why haven't they been able to, from among their own nation, produce Michael Jacksons? None of these other nations have been able to produce Mike Tyson's neither. And they all like sports because who do you think it is buying most of the tickets? Most Israelites are too poor to buy some of these things. So it's the heathen buying them. But why can't that clearly shows that they like these things then? But why aren't they able to produce it from their own nation? Because they don't have the necessary talent, man. They ain't produced no Michael Jordans from their nation neither. And whenever there is a person that comes from or appears to come from their nations and they actually do end up having that worldly glow to where people really want to get to know more and more about them people, like Bruce Lee, for example, people like that kind of character, those people are really Israelites, man. Scattered among those nations. They're really children of Israel that grew up thinking that they were heathens, but then they end up showing in how they live their life anyway that they are the children of Israel based on who they become friends with and how they are not liked much by their supposed own people. But I'm gonna cut this lesson short anyway, and I wanted to just make a quick point based on me watching this performance, man. And that was the first thing I thought, that the children of Israel really are keeping America's glory going, and that they are the people that actually gave it glory in the first place, man. And on that, I'm gonna say shalom, shalom to the nation of Israel, shalom.